So welcome back to the next PowerPoint section here. We're going to continue on. This here is my favorite section, the power of the dual team. And I love this section because this is where the true leverage of our business begins to happen. I met a guy the other day, and I'm just going to make it this illustration say this is Steve. Steve is a coffee drinker for the past 40 years. I said, Steve, let me ask you this. Who introduced you to coffee? And he said, man, Marcus, I don't remember. He said, I know that my mother was drinking it for a long time. And when I was in high school, I had my first cup of coffee. So he said, my mom did. And I said, you said you've been drinking, Steve, for the past 40 years? He said, 40 years, every single day, sometimes 2-3 times a day. And I asked him, I said, has that company that you've been drinking coffee from, or companies, have they ever sent you or your mother a check? And he just started cracking up laughing. And so let's just say I got his attention, because here's the thing, you guys. We're not in competition with Starbucks. We're not in competition with Dunkin' Donuts, the billion-dollar brand of McDonald's Cafe. We're not in competition with any of them. 1% is all we're looking for. 1% will be enough income to change the lives of everyone listening to this PowerPoint presentation, or those of you that have not even shared this yet with people. When they listen to it, this opportunity will still be there. So 1%. So understand, we're not in competition with anyone. Now, the power of the dual team is, here's where the leverage begins to happen. Now, the beautiful piece about this is this structure is where you want to run to. And there's been a lot of misconceptions on, well, anytime it's a structure like this, I was told that I should be very careful about it. Do your own research. Number one, the FTC regulates illegal style pyramid schemes. The Better Business Bureau, if you check them out with Organo Gold, we have an A rating. Understand that there is a tangible product in hand. This is a coffee pack that you can't see, but you hear it in my hand here. That is the product line. And so as a distributor, if you're moving product throughout your business, you rightfully have the right to earn income by product being retailed through your business store. So every person you see here is a franchisee in their own right. And that's my words, choice of words that I'm using. You're an independent consultant, but you have your very own business in Organo Gold. So I want to make sure everybody understands that. We don't make money off of people. We make money through the activity of the coffee production through your entire organization. Now, the beautiful piece about this is leverage, which basically means here you are here. Everybody knows two coffee drinkers. What we do, we have with our business model, the dual team, which means you have two sides. You have the left side of your business, and you also have the right side. That's all you're building with Organo Gold. Everybody can find two people. Once you find two people that order coffee, you are considered at that point having your dual complete, which means one person will go on your left side and one will go on your right side. You now taproot and work through those people, or I should say work with them to help them find two coffee drinkers. Trust me, everybody knows 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 coffee drinkers. You can introduce as many people as possible. But here's what happens. The compound effect of you telling, like Steve said, well, Marcus, I definitely want to be a part of this. So here comes Steve. Steve jumps in. Steve, over the past 40 years, has tons of friends and family members and co-workers that drink coffee. Steve now shares them the opportunity of Organo Gold. Some of them are saying, hey, I might as well change my coffee and change my life as well. Now, Steve brings in two people. Or let's say Steve brings in 20. Well, guess what? Only two can go on his first level. So that means the other ones start flowing underneath. That means they're actually blessing all these people. And like in my organization right now, here I am. When I place people in the business, they have to go straight down. So what ends up happening is other people that were brought in, they start getting blessed. This is a people helping people type business structure. And as you can see here, 2 can lead to 4. The 4 that find their 2 lead to 8. 8 find their 2 lead to 16. The 16 that find their 2 leads to 32. And so forth. As you get down to here, you have 256 coffee drinkers in your business. They all bring in 2. There you go. The numbers begin to explode, and the true wealth and financial leverage begins to kick in, and you get paid some incredible income. And let's talk about that. So you remember how I told you how you can come in at the bronze level? You also can come in at the... Matter of fact, let me go back to that slide. Okay, here it is here. So remember I told you can come in at the bronze level, which is $199. With shipping and handling, it's like $219. The silver level, which is $500. With shipping and handling, you're looking at about $534. And then the gold level, with shipping and handling, you're looking closer to about $1388 total with shipping and handling. A lot of product that's coming your way. And we're going to show you how to get rid of all that coffee. But I wanted to show you this illustration so that you keep in your mind bronze, silver, and gold actually will pay you different levels on the dual team. So let me go back to that clip. So the bronze level is going to put you at a 10% payout in the dual team, which again is right here. So you get a 10% payout on all this activity. The silver, which is the $500 pack, will put you at a 15% payout. So that's almost that's a 50% pay raise on the same work. So let's just make sure we're understanding that. For instance, if you have, let's just say $10,000 worth of coffee business moving in your business that week, if you are at the 10%, then that's a $1,000 payout, right? Well, look at this. If you're at 15%, same work, but it's a $1,500 payout. Why? Because you're getting 15% instead of 10. And of course, if you were at 20% payout on a $10,000 payout week, then you're going to get $2,000. So that's what I tell people is the cost. When you look at the difference is, gosh, it's a difference of $1,000 depending on, you know, how much you've actually earned. So I want people to understand that there's a lot of money that will be left on the table. But here's my thing. What you have to understand is we're going to show you how to move and get rid of all that coffee. Because people say, well, Mark, it's $1,300. And then, you know, $88 with shipping and handling. That's almost $1,400. That's you know, a lot of coffee. And I don't really know if I can get rid of all that coffee. Let me tell you something. It's not enough. When we show you how to launch your business, you're not going to have enough coffee. You're going to fly through $1,400 worth of coffee. Boom, like that. I'm serious. You're going to fly through it because, again, when you launch your business, which we'll show you how to do, in fact, we take you through the process here in a few moments and walk you through how to get rid of all your coffee. But man, we're selling boxes of coffee like crazy, especially when we're exploding our business, because people will support you. Trust me, they will support you, and we'll show you how that works. So that's our dual team as well. And let's move on to the next sections here. We also have the unilevel bonus system pay, and the unilevel actually will pay you residual income for all the personal business that you're bringing to the table. Anytime someone that you bring into the business drinks coffee, not only do you get paid from the dual, but also they fall within your unilevel business as well. And you're going to earn a percentage, as you see here, 5% on every time they order coffee, every single month. So you remember how we talked about Steve? And Steve said that his mom told him about coffee 40 years ago. What if she was earning 5% every time Steve had coffee? I mean, come on, over 40 years. People that that Steve brings in on your second level, 5% from them. Another 5%, 4%. So this is generations deep that this grows of coffee drinkers that you will be paid for in addition to the dual team as well. We've got a unilevel match check, which simply means, let me just go back here. Here I am in the business, or let's say here you are in the business, because your structure will look like this as well. Let's say you've got your sister who's down here. You brought her into the business. She's going out and she's telling people about the vision of Organo Gold, changing their coffee, changing their life. Now your sister's making incredible money. Let's just say that week your sister made, $5,000 that week. Had an amazing week. Let me tell you what happens. Your sister will get her check for $5,000 because you brought your sister in and you came in at that gold pack level, which is right here, 20% payout. Do you understand? You're going to get 20% match check on your sister. So she gets $5,000. We're going to send you a check for $1,000. Why? Because she is the person that you personally brought into the business, and you're getting 20% match check. That's a bonus of what we give you. Now, the beautiful piece is there's no ceiling on how many people you can bring in. You want to bring in 20, 30, 40, 50. It's up to you. You can bring in as many people into the Organo Gold business as possible. It's up to you. And then, of course, we've got the generational leadership bonuses, which is paid out monthly, which means as you begin to elevate and move up in your business, your coffee sales begin to move up throughout your organization, more money becomes available to you. The global bonus pool, which is paid quarterly, this is just extra money that gets paid out to you. I wanted to focus on the dual, and the fast track and the retail, because that's the bread and butter and the foundation which will lead you to all the other income that's available within the Organo Gold business. Now, we have a system for success. We have nationwide events and training. We have free personalized websites. So just like you see this website here, you're going to have your own website which you can send people to that will be able to share the vision and share information on your behalf about Organo Gold. So yes, you have your own website. We also have organogoldtv.com, which we keep you plugged in the current events that are happening within the Organo Gold opportunity, so that you can continue to really have this level of success that you're looking for. And so when you talk about select a product pack, again, here are the levels that you can get started. If you come in, we got the bronze pack, which is the $199 I told you, where you can earn up to 10%. The silver pack, which is $500 up to 15%. Remember, the same work, more pay. And then, of course, the gold level, which is $1,300, 20% payout for that particular pack. And same work, but just more pay. And so, indeed, it is an investment for some people that's going to be a little bit more than normal. But I will tell you this. Where else can you start a coffee business, literally, for under $1,400? A coffee business. I'm serious. You know, I had a gentleman the other day that asked me, could he buy 4? And I said, 4? He said, yeah. He said, I mean, Mark, he said, a coffee business? He said, I might as well buy 4. Because he understood the power of coffee, so we laughed. But I told him, no, you only can have one coffee business within the Organo Gold business. But I told him it can pay you as much as 10, 20 coffee businesses that you were to purchase out on the street. So I mean, all you need, you guys, is one coffee business. So I just want you all to understand that. And so there's, you know, like I told people, there's 3 options and ways, or let me just say 3 areas of ways that people right now will see themselves coming into this. Maybe you're the retail customer, where you're, you can buy your coffee today as a retail customer and enjoy healthier coffee. Or perhaps you can become what's called a preferred customer, where you purchase your coffee wholesale. Now, the difference here, a retail customer, you're paying $30 a box for our gourmet coffee. Still a great deal. If you do the math, you get the latte, that's 75 cents per cup for gourmet coffee. If you get the black, that's 50 cents per cup gourmet coffee. So that's a great, great deal. At the retail, though, side of it, you're looking at $1.50 and $1 because you're purchasing it at the regular price. By becoming a preferred customer, which means, and trust me, the goal of this PowerPoint, you guys, is not to entertain you, but to really give you the understanding of what we're doing. If you look here, the OG Organo Gold $49 distributor kit, that actually gives you the ability to be considered a preferred customer, which means you can now purchase your coffee wholesale. And then, of course, we can show you how to get it for free by sampling it to other people. And then, of course, the packs that I went over, the bronze, the silver, and the gold, put you in that position where you can actually start earning money. See how I'm doing for time. In fact, I'll see you at the next video.